the most interesting part for me was with regard to the harms of cannabis. So Al-Imam Ibn Hajar rahimahullah ta'ala states, قال بعض العلماء, some of the scholars have said, وفي أكلها 120 مضرة دينية ودنيوية ومضرة دينية ودنيوية, that there some of them have said by consuming cannabis there are 120 harms, 120 harms of cannabis, worldly and spiritual harms, worldly and spiritual. منها أنها تورث الفكرة الرديئة. Firstly, it gives you al-fikrat al-radi'a, which is vile thoughts. Cannabis gives you vile thoughts. Now, these harms of cannabis that he lists are interestingly in accordance with modern research of some scientists also and researchers, people who have written on the harms of cannabis. He mentions some of those things. For instance, it causes forgetfulness, وَتُورِثُ النِّسْيَانِ. Likewise, he mentions that it gives headaches, وَفَسَادُ الْفِكْرِ, corruption of thought, sudden death. It can cause sudden death in some people. وَاخْتِلَالُ الْعَقْلِ وَفَسَادِهِ, it can cause deficiencies in the intellect. Meaning you would only have to observe anyone who smoked cannabis habitually or took even cannabis for a small amount of time, that they will have deficiencies in their intellect. Likewise, he mentions ifsha'u sir, that the secrets a person has in their hearts, they come out with those things after smoking cannabis. dhahabul haya, it does away with modesty. So any modesty a person has, cannabis does away with the modesty, meaning any haya a person has. Likewise, kathratul mira, it makes people argumentative. Cannabis can make people argumentative. وعدم المروءة, that absence of maru'ah. Maru'ah is what mannerisms, keeping maru'ah is keeping mannerisms in society. It does away with that. Likewise, وكشف العورة, a person who smokes this in abundance, they will uncover their aura, meaning their private areas or their private secrets. وعدم الغيرة, likewise ومجالسة إبليس, the person who smokes it is sitting with Iblis. وترك الصلوات, they abandon the prayer. والوقوع في المحرمات, they fall into muharramat, prohibited things. So والرعشة على الدوام, they shake, meaning it can cause convulsions and shaking in people. Likewise, he mentions وثقب الكبد, it can cause liver problems. واحتراق الدم, and blood problems in the blood. ونتن الفم, a smelly breath. وفساد الأسنان, it can also yellow the teeth and ruin the teeth of a person. So he mentioned so many various illnesses that cannabis causes. In fact, he lists 120 harms of cannabis and why cannabis is haram. And this is in agreement with the four schools.